Hello YouTube, TammyT2009 on YouTube, back again with another Trackmaster push-along showcase. We've looked at a lot of Trackmaster push-along engines. The collection's slowly starting to get bigger, but we're getting pretty close. Anyways, I'm here with a bunch of new items here, as you are about to see. Let's start with Liz here. Now, Liz is not new. I showed her to you before, as well as Ryan here. So, what's different about Liz? Well, can you guess? If you guessed the face, then you're right. I was actually able to print Liz's face, and this is actually supposed to be Rosie's face, but with no freckles, like I showed you. But this was a hand-drawn face. This is a printed face. So, since I printed Liz's face, I decided to give Duck a new face too. Yes, Duck's face is printed as well. A couple of these trains have printed faces now. There are a couple of trains who still have hand-drawn faces. Roger still has one. Ryan needs a new face. I have tried to print Lady, Oliver, and Ryan's faces, but we just haven't got to that yet. We will eventually. But I do have Donald and Douglas's new faces. I can't tell if they're the right size or not, but maybe you can tell me. Anyways, now it's time for the actual thing I was wanting to show you, because it actually came in the mail today from the UK on Amazon. If you could explain why this came from the UK, please feel free to. But anyways, this is Excellent Emily, the famous Stirling engine. So I think she's a pretty cute engine and a really nice model. I was a really big fan of her in Season 7, and she's one of my favorite female characters. She's changed throughout the years because originally she had bronze buffers, but they gave her silver buffers. And in Season 7 she was a kind engine, but now she's starting to be a little bossy. I can get past that, and maybe you guys can too. If you're an Emily fan, please comment below. Anyways, on the back of Emily's box here, you got Gordon, Shane, and Yongbao. I do have a Trackmaster push-along Gordon, it just hasn't come in the mail yet. Still waiting for that. Anyways, let's get Emily out of the box. See what's good and bad and ugly about this model. Maybe you guys have your opinion on this, as I'm about to explain. Here she is, live and up close. This is a very great representation of Emily. There are a few flaws, but I'll explain to you those later. Let's first address the things that are good about this model. The face. That's a pretty nice Emily face. And I really like that this cab has the curved piece, because if you don't know, the Adventures Emily had a stock standard cab where it's molded, where you can't see this thing. That's a nice improvement to Emily. And here's her tender, which is beautifully sculpted. The only problem is the buffers. That's the same with all the other Trackmaster push-along tender engines. Now let's talk about a few flaws that I have about this model. So, first off, the lack of missing paint. This is supposed to be brown, but I think the front of the buffer beam should be red with the silver buffers. Like on the box, she actually does have that. I just wish they could have done it on this. But I'm not complaining about that. So anyways, she does have a very big driving wheel, but if you notice here on the wheel configuration, they are all the same wheel. Like, this isn't big. They just have this thing molded on with the small wheel. I can get past that a little bit, but I think she could be better if she had that massive driving wheel. I also don't have a problem with her having 6 wheels, but maybe you do. I do have the Earl Emily. If you want to see that, click on that video. And one more thing that this train has to offer. I think she might be the same size as Henry here. Now, there's the problem. I just think these two could be bigger. Just like Edward here and Rebecca, including James. But these aren't bad models. Let me know what you guys think about this train. Do you think this is a good representation of Emily? She's pretty good. I mean, she does have her flaws as a couple other trains do, but I'm not complaining about this one. I think she's pretty cute. I do have another one coming soon, but I'll paint that into something different. If you don't know, I have actually ordered a Sodor Steamy's 10-pack off of eBay, and there are some new characters as well as some duplicates. But I'll show you those later. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to do it, because if you don't know, we are moving away to a new house. So that's gonna be kind of cool. But stay tuned for that review. And stay tuned for more Trackmaster push-along videos. You've sent me a lot of requests to do customs and unboxing, and I'm ready to do them. This is TammyT2009, signing off.